Dude, this place is unstable, man.
Hello all you demons, and happy Friday. In our lives, we are given the opportunity to explore terrifying or even dangerous environments that call to us like a siren, whether it be the woods at night or a ghost-ridden cemetery. However, there is one that frightens even the most daring of explorers. Lying in wait, over 1 million caves allure those who are brave enough to enter their jaws and explore deeper into the earth. So, join me as we answer this siren's call from the safety of our homes and explore some of the most frightening caves in the world. Number 1. Dark Star Cave in Uzbekistan. Known as the Underground Everest, this cave stands at a daunting 3,000 feet below the earth. It is required that anybody diving should know nothing less than advanced splunking techniques. Even then, some explorers have been known to underestimate the cave and run out of rope or worse. Unlike most caves though, this cave has portions 10,000 feet above sea level. For those of you who live in high elevations, it should come as no surprise of how dangerously thin the oxygen can get at that elevation. Before even entering the cave, explorers must first undergo a 2-hour hike followed by a 100-meter rope climb. When inside, splunkers will quickly experience the loss of all natural light and the cold embrace of temperatures that reach close to 0 degrees Celsius. Even after preparing for and overcoming the challenges that this cave demands, splunkers would be irresponsible to forget about their food and water. They could be 3,000 feet below entombed in this cave after all. But, luckily, unlike most other caves, this one offers the reward of cold cave water, drinkable for those who make it to one of the many lakes and rivers that flow inside. While intimidating, this cave is still a few thousand feet away from being even considered the deepest. Which brings us to the next underground labyrinth of a cave. Number 2. Kubera Cave. Located in the country of Georgia, Kubera Cave plunges 7,215 feet into the earth. It offers 6 entrances for the daring to enter, all of which are no less than 2,000 feet above sea level. It should come as no surprise that this cave is speculated to have begun its formation over 5 million years ago, which would explain its eerie presence of over 16,000 meters of interconnected chasms, tunnels, and pits. As with our first listed cave, only experienced splunkers should explore due to its unforgiving 100-meter long drops that divers must dangle over just using their rope. In many portions of the cave, it is vital that splunkers bring scuba gear or else they can find themselves in a quickly flooding chasm. Fortunately, this cave offers just as many captivating sights as it does horrors. Those brave enough to overcome being compacted by its cramped crawl spaces and survive rappelling down its lethal drops are rewarded with its captivating ice chambers, magnificent views, and underground waterfalls. However, as terrifying and dangerous as these caves have been, those of you watching know things can get much darker or even supernatural. This is what brings us to the interesting story of the Bell Witch Cave. Located in northern Tennessee, this cave only stands at about 450 feet long. However, it's the story that truly makes this cave scary. In 1817, John Bell and his family began to hear scratching on their farm's windows and walls, almost taunting their want for security. It wasn't long before then when things began to turn threatening. It was reported that this malevolent spirit of a witch would tear the children from their beds at night, till finally, after years of tormenting the family, it eventually killed John with a mysterious black liquid. And while there are plenty of stories like this shared in urban legends, this one is actually one of the few times that a death was legally documented as supernatural. After reportedly murdering the father, the witch was said to have returned to a cave on the farm's property and occasionally still torment the family and others. Additionally, reports of orbs and strange animals have been documented. So while not as daunting as our previous caves listed in their vast scale, it's the dark history of this cave that makes its presence eerie. Now before we move on to our 2 honorable mentions and our last few caves, if you guys have been enjoying this video so far, it would be highly appreciated if you were to leave a like and a subscribe down there below. It just shows me that I'm doing a good job and you guys really like the content. Now, let's continue. Our first honorable mention is the Lewisburg Cave in Ohio, claiming to be the world's longest haunt. This attraction takes place 80 feet below ground and continues for over half a mile long in the limestone cave. Not only has it earned a place on the Guinness Book of World Records, but it also homes its 30,000 resident bats with pride. And for some of you demons who have younger imps, they offer non-scary wagon rides in the cave where you can enjoy Ohio's largest brown bat cave and its telling of the lovely history. Having been a scare actor and an adrenaline fiend, this is 100% a must in my lifetime. Our other honorable mention is a lot less kid or survival friendly for that matter. Located in Costa Rica and only standing at about 10 feet deep, the cave known as Cueva de la Muerte, or Cave of Death, holds true to its title. Surrounded by the beautiful jungles in Costa Rica, this ominous cave is deadly due to the extremely high amounts of carbon dioxide it emits. Tour guides will even demonstrate this by bringing a lit torch close to the cave and letting the carbon dioxide extinguish it from the lack of oxygen. Now, this comes as a shock when you see this photo while researching. I guess he's just built different. Returning to our main list, our final two caves will be haunting examples of the extreme risk spelunkers will put themselves in for the sake of exploration or science. Number 4, Nacia Mine. Located in Chihuahua, Mexico, this large gypsum cave expands almost 40 feet in length and is located 951 feet underground. Although it will take more than just experience to traverse this cave. With peak underground air temperatures reaching 136 degrees Fahrenheit with a 100% humidity, researchers are only permitted 10 minutes inside the cave without specialized equipment. Now, just as a guess, this could be due to the magma chamber located directly below the mine. However, it's due to these violent conditions we are able to experience the amazing and gigantic crystal structures, with the largest looming at 37.4 feet with a mass of 12 tons. It would only be fitting that they would name the second largest crystal-rich chamber in the Cave of Swords. Although, as we mentioned, these caves can be and are extremely dangerous. In one unfortunate case, an employee of the mine tried stealing some samples of selenite, only to sadly perish due to the extreme conditions of the cave. Just imagining the horrific feeling of being pressure cooked alive is enough to make anybody cringe. Coming in at number 5 at our most dangerous and horrifying cave is the Eagle's Nest Sinkhole, located in Florida. This one is what I imagine can give even the most experienced splunkers and divers nightmares. Completely submerged underwater, not only are its many paths considered maze-like and labyrinthian, but some can even drop down 300 feet. Some of the Eagle's Nest tunnels have even been reported to stretch about a mile long. Unfortunately, it should come to nobody's surprise that there have been 8 recorded deaths at this terrifying cave.
2 divers who traveled here died there over the weekend. Today, rescue divers recovered some of their equipment.
These have been attributed to equipment failures, guideline malfunctions, and loss of visibility due to the sediment being disturbed. In one unfortunate case, 3 divers took the plunge and agreed to meet back up topside at 3 p.m., but only one arrived on time. After multiple searches, it wasn't until the next day that the rescue divers finally discovered the bodies of his 2 friends 260 feet deep in a complex portion of the caves. This event nearly closed off the cave to the public, but it surprisingly didn't. As with many deadly things in nature, its beauty betrays its true lethality with its serene and tranquil topside view, which is most likely why the Park Service has placed this horrifying and appropriate sign at one of the cave entrances. You know things are starting to get a little serious when the Park Service starts using the Grim Reaper and skeletons to describe dangerous things. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, please feel free to leave a like down there below, and don't forget to subscribe for more spooky content like this. And also don't forget to comment down below maybe other mines or caves that you would want me to research. I will be doing a part 2 and it will be coming pretty soon. I just got to get down to the research on that. But as always, everybody, stay spooky. Bye bye.